Yeah, I gotta be suck. Suck take of the day.
Because at some point, we're throwing the ball at the net.
Kendrick Perkins again. The Miami Heat could go 100% from the field and 100% from the three, and they're still gonna get swept in this series.
Okay, well that's just suck. I mean, I don't know. I don't know a team in history, dog. I'm sorry to tell y'all like this. If me, Damo, Omar, B Souls, and I don't know, Low, this is brother Cruz, producer Cruz. If we went 100% from three and 100% from the field in a basketball game, and that's all you knew, 99% chance, no matter what team we played, we beat the everlasting out of that team. Because at some point, we're throwing the ball at the net, dog.
I know, right? I'm just gonna start chucking it.
I'm about to say, like, are we serious? You would have to argue that a team was so physically dominant to block every shot. I mean, not to block every shot, to get every turnover and or to slow the game down so much so that they somehow outpaced our insane, no, not insane efficiency. Perfect efficiency. No, bro, that's nasty.
Yeah, I gotta be dick suck. Dick suck take of the day.
we need a noise for that. Something crazy. Yeah,
Dick suck take of the day. Like, come on,
we need an insane noise.
Pause if needed.
Nah, it's the dick suck take of the day. Something like that. That's the noise, the official noise for the dick suck take of the day. All right, this one is actually debatable, and I might agree with him. Friend of the show, family of the show, Honey Mustard says the NBA needs to go back to a best-of-5 series for the first round. There's no reason why we need to see the Celtics demolish the Heat for 4 games straight, bro.
They're not doing it for money reasons, but I think as a viewer, I would prefer it, to be honest with you. I would even go as far as to say the first round should be 3 games, the second and third, 5 games, and the final 7. Honestly, I'd even go that far.
Oh, I'm about to seem like a crazy hypocrite. For those that know, I was a person that said the first round most of the time can seem pretty boring to people. And it's ironic that I was kind of booed for that. But then here we are talking about should they lessen the first round. But I'll concede this. Nah, I actually disagree. You could even take a first round like what we have currently right now. That a lot of these games you'd be surprised. And I think that's the second reason you'd be surprised. A lot of time the first round has that one series where that one team doesn't go the fuck away. And now it's hold on now. But if you give team, and also the playoffs encourages playing the same competition more, getting a read on them, and then adjusting. If you take away that adjustment period, it's kind of not even like the playoffs anymore. I don't necessarily agree with that. So even though some rounds compared to others are more of a like drag fest and to get through, I ain't gonna lie, I do think you keep it consistent. Maybe you do first 5, everything else 7. Personally, no, but nah, you don't. Nah, I'm all for it.
What's the most exciting game in an NBA series? What's the most exciting game?
Game 7, game 1, game 5.
Elimination game or a elimination game or literally the game before that, for sure.
So if we know that it's the elim game, if we know that it's game 7, whatever the case may be, why don't we just trim the fat, one and done, March Madness style, really get everybody amped up? If you hooping, you hooping. Like last night, I saw the Clippers drag their nuts across. Or that wasn't last night. It might have been 2 nights ago. I saw the Clippers drag their nuts across the Mavericks. Hey man, look, if you real, step it up. Play the hero. Halliburton, don't let Dame do that to you. Do not let Dame do that to you. If you real, see what you got. And I want to see you crash out on the court sometimes. I just want to see you go all out. So I'm a 1 game type of dude. 1 game, maybe the finals can be 7, but honestly, 1 game in the finals too. Just 1 game at all.
That would be crazy, bro. The first 3 rounds are 1 game, and then you just go to a 7-game series
after that. Yeah. Being said,
the numbers up to like. Let's think about it. If a series goes, I don't know, let's say a series goes 6 games, and the sum of the 6 games, if we're talking about total viewership, is like, I don't know, 7-8 million. You could do 1 game and pull in 15 to 20 million and just sell higher ads. That's the money thing right there for the people that's gonna say money. Let's see who really got a big dick. That's what I really want to see. For real. Like, what you got?
Well, I don't want to see that, but I'll just say no. If anyone goes down the rabbit hole of what's more exciting against a March Madness thing, nobody's gonna win that argument. So I'm not going down that rabbit hole. What I will say is the NBA has definitely been preaching. We're trying to find out who's the best concretely. They've done that time in and time out. It's what puts them at an advantage over other leagues. Hell, maybe even college for some viewers. So if they just abandon that, it also piss off good amount of history. Now I know that's something that you definitely wouldn't give a fuck about.
And
context is needed anyways, bro. Like that history shit is
facts. Yeah, nobody cares about the history shit is always told without the context. Let's start telling it with the context. So that doesn't matter to me. And also, new overtime rule, possession by possession.
Ban for ban, whoever misses first. Oh fuck.
Who really got the real bucket getter?
Nah, that's the funniest shit in 2K when that dumbass rule pops up. As a person that's had to make several Souls and Sage leagues recently, when that dumbass rule pops up, I just be like, just imagine that tip off of like the urgency to win that shit, and then someone comes down the court, 3 bang, GG's. Oh fuck, it's over, bro. But I know what you're saying. You're saying someone else gets the ball back.
Yeah, you get the ball. Kind of like football type shit. Hey, who got the best bucket getter? Let's see if DG can really make it happen. Shake him up, make it. Okay, cool. Paolo come back, gets the opportunity to match, and you just keep going back and forth until somebody misses. If you're a team like the Clippers, you got 3 or 4 guys. It'd be crazy if Paul George sold his turn. 3 or 4 guys versus the Mavs, who got 2 guys. Let's see.
Or you know the whatchamacallit, the thing they did at the All-Star game a couple of years back, the score goal. Yeah, that'd be fire in OT. I'm not gonna lie. That'd be kind of fire.
I don't think you reached that goal before the time period at that point.
Yeah,
that's my only counter.
Omar, would you rather have 5 video if you're a YouTuber, would you rather have 5 videos a week getting 1 mil or uploading once a week getting 5 mil? Because I think that's the conversation we're having.
Once a week. I'm a moment now.
I think that's an entirely different convo, but definitely once 5. Easy 1-5. Oh my god, easy one.
Once a week, I'm a moment. You got to see me. You're telling your friends about me. It's getting shared more as opposed to, okay, well, I missed the Tuesday video. It's going to come back on Wednesday and da-da. No.
Yeah. If I could pull it off consistently, yeah. Once a week on 5, I'm taking that. But it's just, I know different conversations, but it is just harder to pull those numbers off. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're the NBA and these big league conversations, that might not be a problem for you, you know? So yeah, no, it's interesting. It's interesting because like when we talk about March Madness and the NFL and how the ratings are so high, I think that's a big part of the conversation. Is because if you cannot miss Sunday Night Football or wherever it is, there is no game 2, game 3. You gotta be there, and whatever happens, that is history in that game. For a lot of these series, like you don't remember what happened in game 3 versus I don't know. You're not this game right here, which we are watching on playback. You will not remember this a year from now. You'll remember game 7. You might remember, I don't know, if Donovan Mitchell drops 50 in game 3. You might remember that. But if nothing above average happens in this game, you might remember Jalen Suggs getting injured. But even that, you still probably will forget that. So
and we can keep going. But the series, the first round series of the 2017 Eastern Conference, like nobody remembers those verbatim. Like we gotta stop it.
The only thing is though, I would just challenge the idea of any point in time. I don't think niggas is sitting there outside of like crazy specific games, and we're NBA fans even, or we're tasked to be NBA fans at the bare minimum. Hey, I think that applies to every 7-game series at that point, including the finals. Even I don't think people talk about too many game 1s or 2s of NBA finals. I know some of you guys are gonna be like, well, that Cavs Warriors one, that's literally like exactly the one I'm talking about. But like majority of those, I don't think that people would be talking about that. I think 7-game format is there for a reason, man.
I agree. You're right. I agree. Cut it all to 1 game.
Oh my god.